pretty spit out nigga. Fuck out. That's my new style. Hey, have a good summer.
Call me out. Call me out when I'm wrong. Call me out. I can use the upliftment. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I'm so glad you said that, OG, because I'm definitely about to call you out and give you some upliftment. Let's get it. All right, part 2, me reacting to JoJo express his grievances with Shawn Cotton of SayCheeseTV for using the thumbnail of Tooka throwing up the pitchforks, the GD, the GD sign. And without further ado, let's get it, man.
Try to play her. You know what I'm saying? Now he gonna find out it's gonna always be me that's gonna stick up for women, children, elderly in this town and from this town.
I proved that false at the end of part 1 with the clips of Charleston White completely violating King Von and his mother. Charleston explicitly said he don't give a F King Von. I don't give a F about his mama, his sister, his daughter, his kids, none of that. I don't care because y'all didn't care about Tooka. So I proved that wrong. You do not stand up for everybody from Chicago or the women, children, and elderly from Chicago because Charleston White violated all of them. Stop it. Let's get it.
Yeah, if I know him. But you ain't gonna play her, not in my face. Y'all.
How did he play her? How did he play her? Also, so he can't play her in your face, but Durk can make all the songs talking about smoking on Tooka and F Tooka. Von can make all the songs in the world talking about smoking on Tooka. They can play her to your face, as you say. But Shawn Cotton can't use a thumbnail picture of Tooka throwing up the pitchforks in your face, because that's playing her. Stop it, bro. So you mean to tell me you're going to come to her defense when she actually doesn't have a problem? But when these dudes, Von and Durk, was breaking her heart every time they put out a new song by talking about smoking on Tooka, that woman had to hear that. She had to relive that pain every time she heard Durk and Von do that. And when did you ever come to her defense then? When she really needed you. That's when she needed you. She don't need you for Shawn Cotton of Say Cheese. She needed you for Von and Durk. So stop it, bro. You being real disingenuous. This is extremely disingenuous, and it's not a good look, bro.
Never send me the interviews. Don't send me the interviews if you don't want me to respond. Because I don't watch none of them. I can't learn nothing from them suckers.
I'm pretty sure they sent you to Charleston, the clips. Did you respond to that? I seen you made a video talking about don't trip off of Charleston. And there's another thing. He talking about don't trip off of Charleston White. Why y'all, he said he a character. He said, he a part-time activist or a full-time activist. He said if he didn't say these things, he wouldn't get y'all attention. So it's cool for Charleston White to violate Chicago all he want. That's cool. No problem with that, right? Explicitly violating them. But if Shawn Cotton uses a real picture of Tooka, how Tooka wanted to represent himself, that's a problem. Stop it, bro. That ain't adding up. I need answers on how that makes logical sense in your head. How did you come up with that math, bro? Because it ain't adding up. Let's get it.
Channels. Nothing. They can't teach me nothing. I'm going to keep it all the way 100. They can't teach me nothing about no streets. They can't teach me nothing about no intelligence. They can't teach me nothing. Y'all can teach me and tell me how to post something or whatever he just told me to put in the caption. Y'all can teach me that. They can't teach me nothing.
Shawn Cotton just hit 1 million subscribers. So yes, brother, he can definitely teach you something about this here YouTube. You in your feelings, bro. You making emotional statements. That is an emotional statement. That is not a logical statement. These dudes have more experience than you in YouTube, more knowledge than you, more success than you. So how the hell can they not teach you nothing? Because you don't like the way they move, or you find trivial reasons to have a problem with what they do? Stop it, bro. It's not a good look. Let's get it.
What's going on? What Say Cheese do? He messy, and y'all need to tag him and let him know we don't appreciate what he doing. I saw it posted.
What is he doing, bro? The only thing he did was use a picture that Tooka took that doesn't misrepresent him, that ain't Photoshop, and he put it in the thumbnail of the picture of his mother who he was interviewing. You know why he used this picture? Because this is why he passed, bro. This is why he's no longer here. So, no, that's not messy. That's using your brain and being proactive and saying, you know what? We're going to use this young brother as an example to these other kids that's still here that think this is cool. And we're going to show them what this gets you. So, no, that's not messy, brother. And who else is you having people tag and say, we don't like what you're doing? Because I find it mighty odd that the week that Say Cheese hit 1 million subscribers, you find a problem with a thumbnail picture and the fact that he asked his mama, okay, so he didn't gang bang? So he wasn't gang affiliated? Yes, he did that, brother. Yes. And that's, I think this is about clout, bro. This is clearly about clout. Stop it. Let's get it.
Those mothers calling for peace. Where was all the bloggers at? Exactly. They don't be nowhere to be found.
It ain't their job to be nowhere to be found, bro. Don't nobody owe you nothing. Don't nobody owe Chicago nothing. Don't nobody owe the mothers nothing. Last time I checked, everybody got violence going on in their city. Everybody got gun violence out of control in their city. So why is everybody supposed to rally around Chicago? Because you feel like everybody is supposed to be doing something for Chicago, brother? No, stop it. Don't work like that. Let's get it.
Flag and report the bloggers who don't represent us. That they cancels of the culture, bro. Okay, so let me get back to this, right?
Let me address that before you get back to this. He just said bloggers. Of all people, bloggers are the cancers of the culture. So let's use common sense. If anybody, and I mean anybody, is the cancer of the culture, it's gangs. It's GD. It's all of that shit you represent or that you co-sign or give a pass to. That's the cancer. You know why that's the cancer? Because just like cancer, it spreads, and everywhere it spreads, death follows. Just like cancer. Take LA, Bloods and Crips went from LA and moved all over the country. Hell, all over the world, but all over the country. And everywhere they went, everywhere they spread, you know what happened? Death followed. Niggas is dying everywhere that they spread to, everywhere that they went and planted that Blood and Crip flag, and death and suffering swiftly followed. Hell, immediately followed. Listen to Ice Cube's My Summer Vacation. He tell you, when the gang spread and set up shop in St. Louis, where I'm from, St. Louis, shootouts, revenge, gang wars, drug wars. Stop it, bro. Like, and this shows you the type of mentality that this dude has, and he ain't about no change, bro. For you to say bloggers are the cancers, these dudes ain't hurting nobody. These dudes ain't robbing nobody. These dudes ain't asking nobody what set you from. These dudes ain't trying to put nobody in the dirt. These dudes ain't disrespecting the dead ops. These dudes ain't doing none of that. They are making content. These brothers are earning legal livelihoods. And you find a problem with them, of all people. It ain't the gangs. It ain't the gangs killing each other and then disrespecting each other after they do it. That ain't the cancer. It's the bloggers. If you want to be technical, Chicago gangs are a cancer. You know why? Because now we got what? Bronx drill. That shit done spread to the Bronx. We got the same thing going on in Jacksonville, Florida. with Young and Ace, the song Who I Smoke. He just took that Chicago formula to the next level with the song Who I Smoke. It wouldn't be no Who I Smoke if it wasn't for Chicago. So if you want to be technical, the gangs are the cancers. Let's get it.
But where do we want to start? I'm upset because y'all sent me a video of Tooka mother, you know, and they used a picture of Tooka throwing up the pitchforks, right? We gonna start right here. The movement of brothers of a struggle.
Now, what he's doing is he's playing cleanup man for the gang. So that's what he's doing. If you don't know, he's playing cleanup man for the gang, and he's trying to articulate it in a more respectable way. He's trying to articulate degeneracy and self-destruction in the most articulate way he can possibly, do it.
Of us here in America was called Gangster Disciples. Just a name. The thing that a lot of y'all don't know, and I gave it to y'all it's public information, right? Once the feds came through, dismantled, as they wanted to say, a street gang and organized crime.
No, brother, not as they wanted to say, not as the feds wanted to say, as it is. GD, Gangster Disciple, is a street gang and a crime organized crime ring. That's what it is, bro. We gonna call it what it is. We way too late in the game, and we way too far behind the goddamn 8 ball to be sitting here trying to play cleanup man to self-destructive organizations that probably killed more black people than the Klan. Stop it, bro. Let's call it what it is. Let's get it.
80s, 90s come. The board of directors, I must say.
AKA the gang leaders, I must say. This is Real Spit TV, and we're going to keep it real. The gang leaders, some board of directors,
decided to say, hey, we denouncing Gangster Disciples because law enforcement and the government want to make it a criminal organization, right?
Wrong. The government ain't make them a criminal organization. The government identified them as a criminal organization. What are we gonna say? So all the dudes in the dirt and in prison, what the government put them in the dirt and in the prison, what they was the Boy Scouts or something, and they just got caught up in the government conspiracy? Stop it, bro. Let's get it.
Right? So we're gonna denounce that. We're gonna go growth and development. They didn't like that. We're gonna go to start voting. We're gonna teach y'all about voting. Right? We want to teach y'all about going to the polls. We're gonna teach y'all about how to uplift your community. They never speak on this. But I see a lot of you sucker bloggers that don't know our lifestyle, that they grew up here in no trenches here, don't know nothing about no organization from here, right? No brotherhood from here. You don't know nothing, right?
We ain't got to know all the intricate details of your little degenerate gangs, what you want to call a brotherhood. That's got to be the bloodiest goddamn brotherhood I've ever seen in my life. How the hell is that a brotherhood? What brotherhood gives you an early trip to the grave in a prison for the rest of your life? Or 30, 20, 30, 40 years in prison? I've never heard a brotherhood or an organization that's positive have brothers end up in that situation.
It's over when they assassinated him. And this is my little brother right here. I'm gonna call you right back. I'm doing a IG YouTube live. I'm gonna hit you when I finish. Compton Crip. Real Compton Crip. You did what I'm saying?
You see how much pride he took in saying it, Compton Crip. Real Compton Crip. What the hell was the point? What was your purpose of putting that out there? Why did we need to know that he was a Compton Crip? On top of that, why do we need to know that he's a real Compton Crip? We believe you, bro. But that's what I'm saying. You said that's a degenerate mentality where you think you saying something by saying your brother's a Compton Crip, a real Compton Crip. Okay, I got a brother too. He's a Crip. He ain't a Compton Crip, but he's a Crip. I don't say that shit in videos because that ain't shit to brag about. That ain't nothing that I'm proud of. That ain't nothing that I would hope he ain't proud of it, but that ain't nothing that I'm proud of. But this shows you the mentality of brothers like this, even with a salt and pepper beard. He think he's saying something by saying his brother is a real Compton Crip. Crazy. Let's get it.
From Compton, 10 toes down now. Call the finest now. So, once again.
Put emphasis on it. We got to bow down and respect a real Compton Crip.
For those that get on there and, yeah, your gang bangers and all, you sound like the police to us. Because they
let you in on a little something, brother. You might not know this, but we don't give a damn if we sound like the police to y'all. Because as many black people as y'all have clipped since the inception of gangs, you niggas act like the KKK to us. So I will happily sound like the police knowing that I ain't never clipped another black man, woman, or child. Unfortunately, yo brotherhood, yo organization, growth and development can't say the same thing because they done probably clipped more black people than the Klan. So excuse the hell out of me if we don't give a damn about sounding like the police. See, the days of you being able to shame brothers with the association with the at least brothers like me, we don't give a damn. We don't. See, we actually care about the community to the point that you can't shame us into accepting degeneracy. You can't shame us into accepting self-destructive, counterproductive lifestyles that y'all want to push on the community. And all this chaos y'all want to spread. Stop it, bro. Get out of here with that.
Biggest gang in America. They
are the biggest gang, brother. 100% correct. They're the biggest gang, but guess what? They ain't the biggest authors of black people, are they? Nope. You know who the biggest authors of black people are? The gangs. That's who. So whether they're the biggest gang, at the end of the day, their gang don't off more of us than your gang do. Tupac, clipped by a gangbanger. Nipsey Hussle, clipped by a gangbanger. I can go on and on. Clipped by gangbangers. So stop it, bro.
As they say, when we become woke, with age you get wisdom, knowledge and understanding. So that's why I said, let me pipe down, let me chill, because I don't want to rev up the troops to want to do bodily harm to none of them blogger dudes, but we need them bloggers.
He just proved my point. He just said, let me chill because I don't want none of the troops. I don't want to rile up none of the troops to do bodily harm to none of them blogger dudes. So this nigga just admitted the troops or the brothers, the organization ain't nothing but a bunch of goddamn bullies of black people. Because anybody can listen to Shawn Cotton, look at Shawn Cotton and see he ain't built like that. Shawn Cotton he ain't no street dude. He ain't about that life. He don't act like he about that life. He don't act like a tough guy. He don't talk crazy to people. Why would the troops want to hurt that black man who ain't did nothing to nobody, but run his platform as he sees fit and use a picture of a kid that he took of himself, representing himself as GD. So the troops might harm another black man over there, Shawn Cotton, and he ain't did nothing to nobody. He ain't violated nobody. He ain't disrespected nobody. He ain't, and this is what I'm talking about. Again, gangs are the cancer because they spread And wherever they go, violence and death follow.